Hello, good afternoon. It's Business Crusader once again. My name is Destiny Owogu, and last time we were talking about starting a business and avoiding the inertia that comes to starting a business. We're also looking at problems that may hamper people, that may prevent people from starting their own businesses. And today we are going to go more in that direction. I have, in my 20 years of business experience, identified certain problems that make people not to be able to start businesses and run it profitably. One major problem is a personality problem, and that is most people are not self motivated. Okay, if you are not a self driven person, you may not be able to succeed in business. What do I mean by self motivated? You mean you wake up in the morning when you want to wake up, you get organized without being told what to do, you solve problems that you are not mandated to solve for other people, and you get up by your own time, by your own will, you approach life by your own will. um, there are people, for instance, who do not know how to drive themselves unless they are driven by other people. They need a leader to push them around. They need a boss to order them around. They need to learn how to wake up to go to work on time. They, they need they need somebody always telling them what to do. If you are such a person, you may have a problem with doing a business. um, how do you know whether you're that kind of person? When you were going to school, if you're a student, and they gave you a deadline to submit an assignment, were you always submitting at the late hour, or you had the ability to submit it before the late hour? If you are in the other category, you like to submit assignments late, only at when it is deadline, when you have to, you may not be known as a self-motivated person. Most people, they get up, they get things done when it should be done. That is, they drive themselves, okay, and they get it done. They don't procrastinate, they don't push things to the other time. So business may require this skill. You must be that kind of person. Another reason why people do not start businesses is fear of the unknown. Most people don't like walking in the dark. They like established routes, the roads that people have passed before. And most people don't like disequilibrating their lives. They don't like disturbances. They don't want threats to their lives. And so these people often enjoy doing jobs where you get monthly salaries, stable job where you meet other people. It gives them some measure of stability. But a business person must learn how to move alone and move with people who share their vision. A businessman must learn how to move in the dark, because business is risky. It's going to really alter your way of life. It's going to alter your income flow. You're going into a certain thing, you're not sure that you're going to succeed or not. So a businessman must be prepared to go into the unknown territory. And how do you become that kind of a person? You become that kind of person by working with businessmen, people who have gone through it before. By working with businessmen, what I mean here is you have to be motivated not by motivational speakers, but motivational doers. People who have passed through the route of business before, people who are really get their hand dirty doing business. They know the ups and downs. They know it differently from people who talk about it. So you need to a mentor, a person who have done business, a person who has done this particular business you are going into. Because if you don't understand a business, no matter how great you start the business, if you don't know the business, you must learn the ropes of the business. You must understand the business. You must know it, the nitty gritty of their business. It helps to improve your confidence and your chances of succeeding. So if you don't know about a business, no matter how much you like the business, no matter how much everybody else is making money in the business, do not go into that business. Do not go into that business. You have to learn to follow a mentor, a person who has done this business before, understands it, gone through the ups and downs, and then you follow this person. Business is like trying to do exercise, for instance. Uh, for example, my wife is a sporty person. She likes to exercise herself every now and then, and I have a tummy problem. I want to maintain my shape. I used to like the way my tummy appeared. I used to be very straight when I was growing up. Now she has recruited me into her sporting group, and I noticed that every morning she has to come and wake me up and say, "Get up, get up, get up, let's go." Because she's a sport person, she likes doing it. It's natural for her. But for me, you need a ton to get me out of bed. And so, because of my association with her and her constant cheering me up, I wake up now every now and then, because this person that is telling me is not just telling me from just because she read it. She is telling me because she is a person who has devoted about 5, 10 years of her life trying to keep fit. So she has this dynamic energy within to push somebody else to do that. So when you want to do business, don't listen to talkers about business. Listen to businessmen, people who have done this business, people who understand the ropes of this business. It helps to increase your confidence as a person. Okay. Another thing that makes people not to succeed in business is to start businesses is what we call the fear of failure. Now, listen, what the businessman calls failure is different from what people call failure. When you go to school, you get a grade, and then after the grade, you either pass or you fail. But business is not like that. Businesses are ongoing work in progress. Sometimes you fail, sometimes you lose. For you to succeed in business, maybe somebody who is willing to lose 1,000 times to get 30 successes. You must have that ability, that tenacity, that what we call staying power, to weather the storms, to find solutions to problems, to do things when it is difficult to do it, to be willing to fail and get up many times. You must have this grit, resilience. These are personality traits that you need to be able to start a business and run it. If you're afraid of failing, you're always interested in what people think about you and things like that, you may not be the candidate for business. So set yourself together, search your knowledge of the business, search your motivators, the people who are your mentors, search your inner character as a person. Are you self-motivated or not? These are qualities you need to be able to succeed in business. My name again is Destiny Owobu. I am the Business Crusader. Thank you very much for listening, and you can always send me a message if you have any question about business. Thank you very much.